Ravi was a smart and curious boy who loved fixing things. His room was full of small machines, wires, and old gadgets. One rainy afternoon, while exploring his grandfather's attic, Ravi found an old wooden clock covered in dust. He wiped it gently and noticed strange numbers carved inside it: 1, 9, 4, 5. When he turned the clock's key, it started ticking again. Suddenly, the hands began to spin wildly, and a bright light flashed. Before Ravi could blink, everything around him started to fade: his house, his tools, even the rain outside. He was no longer in his home. He was standing in the middle of a village from another time. Ravi looked around in shock. People were dressed in old clothes, riding horses, and cooking over fires. A kind-looking woman saw him and asked, "Are you lost, young man?" I think so," Ravi stammered. "Where am I?" "You're in Green Hill Village," she said with a smile. Year 1945. Ravi's eyes widened. The number on the clock. It had taken him back in time. Ravi soon learned that the villagers were worried. A terrible drought had dried their river, and crops were dying. The woman, named Mira, told him that only a special crystal hidden in the mountains could bring water back. Ravi decided to help. Maybe I was sent here for a reason, he thought. He borrowed a small horse and began his journey through forests, valleys, and rocky hills. Along the way, he met a clever parrot who could talk. "Follow the stars at night," said the parrot. "They will guide you to the crystal's cave." After 2 long days, Ravi reached a mountain cave glowing faintly blue. He stepped inside and found a large pool of still water. Floating in the center was the water crystal, shining like the moon. As he touched it, the same bright light from the clock appeared again. But this time, a deep voice echoed, "Ravi, time connects all things. Use wisdom, not power." The crystal rose and turned into water that flowed out of the cave, down the mountain, and into the dry riverbed below. The drought ended. Green Hill Village was saved. When Ravi returned to the village, people cheered and thanked him. Mira gave him a small pendant made of stone. "To remember your courage," she said. Suddenly, the old clock in Ravi's pocket began ticking again. The world blurred, and in a flash, he was back in his attic. Everything looked the same, except one thing. On his desk sat the stone pendant, glowing softly. Ravi smiled. So it really happened. He looked at the clock, which had stopped again, its hands pointing to 12 o'clock. He whispered, "Maybe one day, it will start again."